All right, family, that's right. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. The resume speaks for itself. If you would like to join, there's a link down in the video description in the chat that says join. Click that link. You'll get access to a introduction video on the memberships. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. But even if you don't, we appreciate your presence over here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, queens, and the babies. We got them all. And we got 25% off selected items at this time. We got new collections of powerful medallion with the not the Turkish link, but the Cuban links. You feel me? We got some hot things on the menu right now. So I want you to get on over there, go to jewelry, scroll down, chunky chains, and check them out. We got some medallions for your family, put on your neck with some density and presence. You feel what I'm saying? And also holistic tonics and remedies. We got health and beauty. We got some power, some magnificent lotions for melanated people. Get your skin together, family. That's what it's about. And again, 25% off selected items at this time, kingseti.com. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time, the complete General Sarah Seti website, and with all the subjects that you know and love from the general. And so we got 20 subjects. And so you can imagine, that's a powerful presentation to have access to so many subjects, man, with nothing but heat, visuals, references, and everything else under the sun. So it is most definitely a must for somebody that's serious about African culture, period. You see, check it out. And you already know I'm popping on Patreon. Said he popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. That's right. We got some fire going down tomorrow. I'm most definitely going in heavyweight on Patreon. I'm gonna go in heavyweight. I got to put some gems. You see what I'm saying, up on Patreon, and that's what's going to happen. That's all I'm going to put up there, too, is gems. And so most definitely you should be in the house. You should be on Patreon because, those are like mini lectures, and, you're going to get a lot more sustenance. You're going to get, some of them obscure teachings that, that's above and beyond. So most definitely get over there to Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of here. Now, Ngannou, yeah. Say Ngannou then hooked up with Tyson, Mike Tyson. Yeah, looking like it's and Ngannou he gonna try to fight old Tyson Fury. Yeah, that's gonna be. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think that Tyson Fury, he got Ngannou number. That's what they believe. But I believe, hey, no, he ain't Mike now. He ain't gonna be Mike now. Hell no. He ain't gonna be Mike now. Shit, come on now. Yeah, but goddamn, if he hit a motherfucker, he can knock his motherfucking ass into the next month. I know that. Yeah, yeah. He good enough, man, to put hands on a motherfucker. Nah, if it come down to some straight up, all grappling and this, that, even then he ain't gonna be Mike. But I tell you what, he gonna be, he gonna punish a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no this no. Ngannou is a beast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Ngannou is a beast. I would love to see him and John Jones go at it. I think that would, yeah, but Mike had already, if you go back, not, way when he first met Ngannou, he was teaching him some things then. You know what I'm saying? That was years previous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was already teaching him some things. You know what I'm saying? And he most definitely, can give him some pointers. And I believe if he get one in there, that he can knock Tyson Fury the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? Now he might not be able. You understand what I'm saying? To what people feel. Tyson Fury been fighting, and he probably got a more structured boxing style and skills and shit. This, down in the third, but it's about who land that goddamn blow. You know what I'm saying? Who lands that damn blow? And I believe if Ngannou land the right punch on Tyson Fury, yeah, yeah, he'll knock Tyson Fury the fuck out, man. He'll smother his ass. You see? Yeah, say you got to knock him out early. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I believe, and I got to check how many rounds is it going. Anybody know how many rounds is going? Is it, because I mean, Ngannou ain't no damn boxer. I don't know if he ready to do no damn. Yeah, yeah, it's most definitely different. It's most definitely different. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's most definitely different. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a 12-round fight? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like to see it. But I'm, you know what? I'm still, yeah, I'm rolling with Ngannou. You feel me? Yeah, I'm rolling with Ngannou. I think he can, fuck Tyson Fury. You feel me? I'm rolling with the king. You know what I'm saying? And I got to check his status, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Ngannou, he be creeping outside the racial boundaries too. And so I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, I'm gonna deal with him as far as the sport. You see what I'm saying, on the warrior end, but when it comes to political identity, I had no problem in saying this nigga's confused. You know what I'm saying? Social identity, this nigga is confused. Yeah, man, I believe he can crush him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ngannou, he ain't, when it comes to his mind on that end, the nigga ain't, he just like, King Kong on the Empire State Building. He got to be, he got to come like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but nevertheless, I don't, we just gonna deal with, the battle, in which I believe that, Ngannou, and Mike giving him some pointers too. Yeah, Mike giving him some pointers too, on how to deal. Mike done fought a lot of tall adversaries. You see what I'm saying? And Mike Tyson done knocked out some tall motherfuckers too. You know what I'm saying? He know how to chop a motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that, if you qualify, I'm willing to watch. You know, if you in the MMA and you a vicious motherfucker, and it's another, mixed martial arts, and and bringing certain combative styles together to see, you know what I'm saying, what style is the the greatest style, the most, which one is, the greatest style, which style it will overcome the other style. Is it easier for, somebody that's boxing, you know what I'm saying, to, beat somebody that's, less skilled with, because a lot of them mixed martial artists, they might not be as nice with the hands. You see what I'm saying? They might not be as nice with, they might be grappling. Yeah, they might got a hook and, they might got some shit when needed, but they ain't about to stand in there toe to toe with no damn boxer who been training with them damn hands and shit as the primary weapon. You see what I'm saying? As the primary motherfucking weapon. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, but at the same time, what it does mean that even though he might be a better boxer, he's still gonna have to play, he gonna have to be defensive, because this motherfucker can, if he hit him, he can knock his ass out. You see what I'm saying? So all you gonna try to make sure that he don't do that. You see, and that's by putting in, he gonna try to, I already know. If he's tried to go in there, I don't think Tyson Fury, I don't think he want to lay in there on Ngannou like that. You see what I'm saying? That man up close, and you know what I'm saying? I think he might hurt him, quick. If he think he gonna lay on him and shit, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that first, them first rounds, gonna be brutal. He ain't gonna be able to just, you ain't gonna outbox him. You know what I'm saying? Not on your first time. You're not gonna outbox him. So what you're gonna try to do is box good enough to get in there and get one of them punches on his motherfucking jaw. You understand? Because so you can put his ass to sleep or beat his body up. You understand what I'm saying? If he can withstand that, you know what I'm saying? Put that power on his body, so his body aching like a motherfucker where he can't move. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna be in pain, and so if you could do him and beat him up and shit, but you still got the last 12 rounds. That's a lot of rounds for a motherfucker that only go 3 rounds, 4 rounds, even 5. Even if the MMA go 5 rounds, that still ain't no 12 rounds. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, it's a beautiful thing to be able to see the combative styles. But I still, I want to see. I thought it was 12 rounds. Somebody said it was 12. Yeah, it still ain't 12. No, it ain't. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. No, hell no. Let me tell you something. I wrestle. You understand what I'm saying? When I was a freshman in high school, I wrestled. Now, I can tell you, man, that wrestling, I played football too. Okay, when I was a freshman. Okay, and man, wrestling, man, the fucking practice for wrestling was way more motherfucking strenuous than goddamn football. I ain't gonna lie. And football wasn't no joke. Motherfucker leave up off out of practice, motherfucker dead. You understand what I'm saying? But man, this goddamn wrestling coach, man, and and when you wrestling with a motherfucker, man, it's like, you in a state of perpetual, you locked up with a motherfucker and shit. You see what I'm saying? And you got 3 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you, that shit is like an eternity. You understand what I'm saying? You in locked in with a motherfucker. So I just know that win and being able, because I ain't gonna lie, I went up. I remember one time I had to go up and wrestle a motherfucker that was outside, and motherfucker just don't know. You understand what I'm saying? You think that weight means a motherfucker. Motherfucker 155, and yeah, that shit is intense. and weight mean a lot, and so we had to scramble to get enough wrestlers in each fucking weight category, you understand, so we wouldn't have to forfeit this damn match. And so it was a lot of us right there in that 130, 140 and shit. And so, man, we had to, had to drink water and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're in there drinking water and shit, man, trying to get up to a certain weight. And then when I get in the fucking weight, I come in at the bare minimum, and this motherfucker at the maximum of the weight. So I'm trying to get 138. This motherfucker weighed damn near 158. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, this motherfucker weighed 158. So he was at the maximum of the goddamn weight class. Man, I tried to wrestle that motherfucker, man. Oh my God. And he was bigger than me, but I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna, and he got me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he was stronger than me. No goddamn doubt about it. So I know, in being in an intense situation like that, man, you got to have win. You ain't got no win, motherfucker. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? And, weight and shit and this, down in the third, that shit could be crucial. And so, yeah, I hope that, Ngannou is, planning for 12 rounds. You see what I'm saying? You got to plan for 12 rounds and shit. And I believe he could do it. It ain't no doubt that I believe that he could do it. You see what I'm saying? And so this is another, but I do want to see him get at John Jones. I do. I want to see them get down. You see? Yeah. Yeah. No, boxing ain't no football. Not at all. Shit, I did, I even went, I did martial arts. I ain't saying I'm no motherfucker, but I did that. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, man, shit, that was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I like that combative shit, because you ain't gonna want to come out there, man, and be embarrassed. Motherfucker gonna try to advance his motherfucking his skills. You see, to be able to deal with a motherfucker. And you got to be in, have that kind of adversity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, from that point, you know what I'm saying? Cause I still, after that, I still studied the craft and this, down in the third. And I learned, I learned so much more years after. You see, controlling my wind and shit, and this, down in the third. You know what I'm saying? Controlling that breathing, because that shit is necessary. You see what I'm saying? When you can control that wind, you know what I'm saying? You can make your body dense. You know what I'm saying? Well, motherfucker, it's like, you make your body solid, by letting, controlling that wind and motherfucker trying to lift you and shit and this, down in the third. And if you know how to do that, you can make your body dense where it's like a motherfucker trying to pick up 3 or 4 of your ass. You see, but this is shit that come years later when you can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the ability to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you first getting in it. But those who became champions, they mastered that shit. You see what I'm saying? They mastered that shit where they can become dense. You know what I'm saying? With wind, breathing and shit. You know what I'm saying too? Believe it or not, it's like a motherfucker trying to pick up 2 or 3 of your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that the John Jones and the Ngannou, that's what people want to see. That's what they want to see. He is an MMA, and yeah, he want to fight, but don't come to the planet and you got the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to do this mega fight that people really want to see. Y'all niggas stepping, y'all running around in circles, y'all make that shit happen in Ngannou. You got to go ahead and get in lock up with John Jones. That's gonna be the fight of the motherfucking century. You feel me? That's gonna be the fight that both of them can get that paper. Oh, I'm going with, I'm going with Ngannou. Yeah, I'm going with Ngannou. I most definitely believe he got what it takes to beat Tyson Fury. I don't think he gonna let him, it ain't gonna be no what people think. I don't think he gonna let, yeah. Yeah, boxing is the shit, man. Ain't no doubt about it, man. I like all sports, you know what I'm saying? But boxing is the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the will, it's that combative, the will. And and the mind, the mental aspect of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the physicality, but it's the mental aspect. And you see them motherfuckers in there dueling. You see what I'm saying? The game supremacy. Yeah, man, I done seen a whole lot of motherfucking fights and shit. That's all we used to do, man, all day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? And man, I remember, watching Larry Holmes and shit. Man, Larry Holmes is underrated, man. When I was coming up, yeah, for the most part, Larry, until Mike came. I didn't know no champ. By the time I really became, yeah, I seen, I remember the Sugar Rays, and yeah, that shit was big even back then. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray versus Hearns. Yeah, Sugar Ray versus Roberto Duran. Yeah, I remember all that shit. I even remember some of the Ali fights with Leon Spinks and shit. Yeah, I believe when he fought Leon Spinks, and yeah, that was big at that time. You see, and then yeah, I was into Larry Holmes. Yeah, I was watching Sugar and Tommy, Marvin Hagler. You see, yeah, I even was watching Sweet Pea, Whitaker, Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of his. Yeah, he was very dominant. He couldn't be touched. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't be goddamn touched. I know that. I believe it was yeah. Who else was, and then yeah, of course, when Tyson came, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because my granddaddy, yeah, I love him to death, but he didn't want to give Tyson no. He like, fuck that, just because he done knocked out a couple motherfuckers. And then I call my granddaddy every time Mike Tyson knock a motherfucker out. I said, what you think now, Pa? And then he gave Tyson some respect when he won that belt, that first belt, and became, and I say, yeah, and when I think he knocked out, what was it, Burbick? Yeah, was he the first one he knocked out? I believe it was Burbick. Yeah, you say that's why Spence lost. Yeah, he ain't had no win. He didn't pounce. You see what I'm saying? He didn't pounce. He didn't pounce. That motherfucker was stuck. Spence was stuck, man. He couldn't really, and he wasn't built for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker Crawford was on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, you get one chance, nigga. You got to go in there, when a motherfucker, you got to come right back, nigga. You can't just let this man hit you like that. You know what I'm saying? And so he beat him up pretty bad. Yeah, that win is a motherfucker. Tommy Hearn, he another one. Because when Tommy Hearns fought Sugar Ray that first time, he had whooped goddamn Sugar Ray. But the nigga legs, man. I say, man, how the fuck you get? He got knocked out in the last round. I say, man, that was a shocker in Detroit. Like, goddamn, nigga, you didn't whoop this nigga. And then you mean to tell me you let this man knock your ass out in the 15th round? But Hitman was a motherfucker. Man, listen here, man. Motherfuckers was, man, and see the crazy thing about that, it was like, it was so many good boxers and shit that, one would whoop the other, and yeah, Sugar end up beating Marvin Hagler, even though I believe that they stole that fight from Hagler. You understand what I'm saying? I still to this day don't believe that Sugar Ray done enough to take no belt from Marvin Hagler. He didn't even hurt him or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's fucking ridiculous and shit. You know, but anyway, for the most part, yeah, he Sugar beat Hearns, even Hagler beat Hearns, but when you know but Hearns came back. Yeah, he put a hurting on goddamn Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray eye was never the same after Hitman went up in that nigga eye. You see what I'm saying? So he damaged goddamn Sugar Ray. You understand what I'm saying? Marvin Hagler ends up knocking out. Yeah, I remember yeah, oh man, Tyson Douglas. That shit brain hurt to my heart. Man, I thought the world was over. Yeah, the best 3 rounds with Hagler, yeah, they hated each other. They came out like, but shit, you know, Marvin Hagler fought Duran, and he beat Duran, but goddamn, man, Hitman, that was the greatest knockout in the history of boxing. When Tommy Hitman hit motherfucking Roberto Duran, I say, God damn. He shot out a motherfucking cannon on the bullseye. Man, he put that man straight to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? I say, God damn. And he got that, them long ass. So, he pulled that motherfucker back and boom. And man, I say, damn. And then come right back and get knocked out by Marvin Hagler. I say, man, Tommy, had so many belts. Motherfucker don't know how many belts Tommy Hitman Hearns had. Man, this man had, I believe he had won the fucking championship. Yeah. Yeah, he had won the champion, a different belt in like 6 fucking weight classes. Man, Tommy Hitman Hearns had won fucking, I believe, 6 championships, man, in that many damn weight classes. So you got a lot of I saw a lot of amazing boxing. You know what I'm saying? And when I finally got a chance to see, I was watching and studying Muhammad. I say, damn, Muhammad Ali, man, whoo, that goddamn fight, man. I watch it all the time between him and Foreman, man. And I mean the precision, man, how he played Foreman and shit. You know what I'm saying? And how he strategized and he knew when he was gonna have his ass. Oh man, the Hawk, Julian Jackson, man, motherfuckers had mattresses and pillows waiting on niggas. He was sleeping their ass. They just drag them right on out and throw their ass on the mattress. Them niggas was sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, but yeah, when Muhammad, he put man, when he knocked out George Foreman, he waited too, and he knew it. And he hit him with that 2-piece, man. And he put, I don't know if it was a 2-piece, but I know he cracked his ass about 2 times, and he was already, and he didn't even want to throw the last blow because he knew it was a classic. He know he was going down. So he didn't even go, he just stood there and that motherfucker collapsed. I say, I can't believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the way George Foreman had beat Frazier, I say, damn, but Muhammad, and see, that just show you even back then, yeah, shit, Frazier was giving Muhammad the blues. You see what I'm saying? But when he went up against George Foreman, man, George Foreman beat Joe Frazier like a child. I was like, damn, Joe. He beat Joe Frazier like a child. The whole fight. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, man, come on, dog. Oh, Jack Johnson. Yeah, Jack Johnson was king, man. Yeah, he was the first. You know, he was the first. You know what I'm saying? Brutal. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, Jack Johnson was the truth. Yeah, Jack Johnson was the truth, no doubt about it. All them is legends. All of them. Joe Louis. Yeah, when you go in, that Joe Louis, you see that fist down there. Joe held the belt for 10 years. Yeah. Yeah, he knocked him down 6 times. Yeah, he did. Man, I was so mad because I'm thinking like, damn, Joe. You know what I'm saying? But Muhammad has some size, man. Frazier was just too small to fight him. But appreciate y'all coming on out. We're gonna have more conversation. Y'all know we're gonna have these talks, family. So yeah, I like that. Let's do that. We're gonna deal with because we warriors anyway. We got to deal with this information. This is General Cyrus Soon said he said, hey, oh yeah. Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power. Okay.